Eastlake, we're on the move. We've got so much in store for you. Marinas by the shore, the boulevard of flags and more. The captains, the stadium, a community that's hand in hand, growing stronger day by day. The crown jewel of Lake County. We're Eastlake, we're on the move. We're Eastlake, we're on the move for you. We're Eastlake, we're Eastlake. Look at us now, we're all brand new.
Hi, and welcome once again to Mayor's Corner here in Eastlake, Ohio. I'm Linda Gandy, talking as always to Eastlake Mayor Dan Diliberto. How are you, Dan?
I'm doing fine, Linda. How are you?
Good, good. Still got your tan. Went for a little rest in Florida.
Yep.
Getting all rested up now.
Recharge the batteries,
Yeah, right.
so to speak.
Yeah. So what's the next big project, Dan?
There ain't none.
I had a feeling you were going to say that.
Now, we're going to work on the economic development of Vine Street now, bringing in the restaurants, and we had alluded to a story that was written that was negative about the city, saying that the stadium opened, and what's been done yet? It's like, what?
Yeah, what, 10 days?
Yeah, I mean, it will happen.
Oh,
you
my
know,
God.
and things have happened, and property is being purchased, you know, and the Walmart's being built, and the new restaurants are coming in, and the new office building is going to go in, but it isn't going to happen today.
Right.
You know, and so I get a kick out of that.
Yeah, yeah.
It'll be there, though.
That's right. Okay. We might want to mention, as people started to watch the program today, that there's some new shots in the beginning and updated lyrics to the,
Yes.
the Eastlake song.
Yeah, Dan Schneider, who did the original, did an update to it, and he does an excellent job. And you know, he doesn't charge the city for this. It's something he does as being a part of this community, and I thank him. And at the end of every show, you'll see that and his name. And if you have a business or something that you would like a jingle done for, give him a call.
Call him. Oh,
Yeah.
he's very
And
talented. He's
yes,
got a wonderful
he is.
voice, too. That's his voice, too,
That's
right?
his voice, and
Yeah.
he's doing all the instrumental and everything to it. So
Pardon me.
Dan does an outstanding job for us, and he's proud to live in the city. He's a relatively new resident, maybe 5 or 6 years now, but you know, he's proud of the community, and so he does things like that.
Sure, very professional.
And when I heard it, it was like, yes. You know,
Yeah.
at the end, we always said 50 years, brand new, and now it's changed. And if you haven't heard it, I'm not going to say it because I want you to listen to it and hear it. When people are watching it, listen to the words because it is very cute and an update to what we're doing.
Good. Okay. And Matt Mezak and Doug Patrick with reworking the open and all the
Magic they can do.
magic they do. Yep, it is magic.
They do a great job, and you know, I'm always amazed when they come in with these new ideas of these different things of how they do it.
Yeah,
It's
they're very
amazing to see.
creative.
They are.
Yeah, okay. All right, well, let's get on to some city business, eh?
Okay.
Since we had mentioned a little bit about the stadium, I understand the bike path along the way there near the stadium, do we have a leaf problem? Is that
Yeah, what it is again, we talked in the past, we'll probably talk forever about just common courtesy to other people. People that are living along the bike path are blowing their leaves, you know, they're adjacent to the bike path, blowing their leaves onto the bike path, which then hinders people that are using the bike path. It looks terrible. Break them up, put them in the bags, we'll pick them up.
Okay.
And do what we can to do it. But again, common courtesy.
Enough said. Don't blow the leaves in the bike path.
Right.
Okay. All right. How about parking? How has that been working now with the stadium? Has it been effective? I mean, the plans that were made originally for parking within the stadium, around the stadium, et cetera, has it been working well?
Absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely terrific. Not a problem. You know, there was a story that they did in News Herald about traffic problems and parking problems. Neither one of them materialized at all. In fact, we actually have too much parking, if that can be a case. We worked with Kmart, worked a deal out with them to allow the city and the leagues to have parking over there, and they're not getting any cars. They're just not getting cars over there. There is enough parking closer
Wow.
that people are just not using the outer areas, and it's worked out tremendously. The one thing that we were very cautious on, and we still are, is that there is no on-street parking. You know, and it raises a few eyebrows when you say this, but
Just around the stadium.
just around the stadium areas. We do not want the people coming into our city and parking down these side streets so that the people who live on the side streets can't get out of the yards, creating situations where kids would be darting in and out of cars, somebody get hurt. We don't want that. So we don't permit any parking on the side streets during the games. Now, that does not mean that if you're having a family event, like we're coming into communion season, graduation season, all of those things, that if you have a party, you can't call the police department and say, hey, I live on 348th off of Vine Street, and I'm having a communion party for my son, and I'm going to have 30 or 40 relatives over, so they'll be parking on the street. There's no problem with that.
Okay, just call the police
Just
department,
call
let them
and
know.
let them know.
Okay,
What we're
that's good.
trying to do is protect the people who live there, because we don't want their lives interrupted by anything with this. So, you know, again, a little thought. Call the police department, tell them what you're doing. Now, if you're having a family party and you're all going over to the stadium and you're parking on the street, that doesn't work. That's not the way it works.
And you'll get caught sooner or later.
Right. If you're having a doing for something in your family, you need to park on the street, do it. If you have 5 cars and you're having a problem moving them around, call the police department, let them know, and give them your license numbers that those cars will be. There'll be no problem. There'll be no problem.
Okay.